Hello, everyone. Come. Oh shit. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here alongside Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, Brittany Shea, let's get to this right here. Last week, Tiana Taylor won Best Supporting Actress. I didn't know she was that talented. We know from Sweet 16. What was your
hmm
thoughts on Tiana Taylor winning her first Golden Globe?
Um, Congratulations to her. And I actually saw the movie last night. One battle after another,
Uh,
and I thought she did pretty good. I mean, she was. It's like she wasn't in the movie for long. You know, you know what I mean. I thought,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, but I guess the screen time and the time she was in the movie, I guess it was pivotal and it was enough for her to win, the Golden Globe. I wouldn't say it wasn't bad though, but I was expecting her to be more in the movie more than she was. But good job, kudos to her. But I think I seen a lot of backlash about her win too online because people were saying that they didn't like her character, and then they were saying that she kind of was being objectified and Jezebel had a Jezebel trope because
yeah.
her
A lot of
character.
people were saying, a lot of people saying it kind of remind you of Monsters Ball with Halle Berry.
Yeah, that's what I saw. There were a lot of people saying. But I don't know. I can see the comparison of the two, and
Yeah,
but I can see people trying. She may have been sexualized, but she kind of sort of wasn't because she didn't have any nudity. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I don't know, but if that's what she got awarded for, then hey, who are we to say? So
I mean, when you remember when she first started, she was on MTV, My Sweet 16. And
yeah,
I'm
and
like,
then
what the hell is she?
she came a mighty long
Oh,
way.
yeah, that's like 20 years ago. And she was
Mm,
part of Kanye's group.
yeah.
Then he's gonna lead more. I think what she did was drop Aaron Pierre and get with and get a win award.
To the Golden Globe. Is she nominated for an Oscar?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we gonna see,
I don't
child.
think
I don't think they announced
so.
the Oscars yet.
No, not yet. But this kind of the Golden Globes kind of leads towards the road towards the Oscars.
Mm-hmm. This ain't the Oscars, like Nene said. This ain't the Oscars.
All
Yeah, but
right,
she
move
did
on.
pretty good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, British. What you
Oh,
saying?
no, I said she did pretty good. That's all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we move on to another story. Congratulations, Tiana Taylor. This story right here. President Trump, British J, went to the Ford manufacturing place. Tout about about America's economy as usual and stuff. Well, a Ford employee told the president what he thought, but the president also told the Ford employee what he thought. Take a look. The Ford employee told the president what he thought, called him a pedo, and the president flipped him the finger.
Mm-hmm.
The said something about the Ford employee. had got suspended without pay. And a lot of people raising money on GoFundMe account. This man almost got almost $1 million.
Oh, he got fired.
No, he just got suspended, but I mean, we can expect that from a Ford employee, and we can also expect this from this president. He don't care what he says when coming out of his mouth and stuff.
Yeah, no. But good for that for employee exercising his First Amendment right here. He can say what he want to say to that bastard. To that
Damn.
bastard. Yeah, I said it too. Yeah. And I'm glad he got $1 million, so he ain't got to work ever again. So he said what he had to say, and he ain't got to worry about working again. Shit, we all need to do GoFundMes for everybody. If everybody put $1 together, yeah, we can all be rich. Yeah, if we can. Yeah. Imagine if we can get 500,000 people, everybody give each other $1. Shit, we can all be rich around this motherfucker. You heard it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
do
what
you
we
think
start doing.
that's cross the line both people?
Huh?
Think it's crossing the line for both people? For Trump just to trying to react like that, and the man trying to do the same, trying to cause a reaction from Trump.
Well, they both got their First Amendment rights, whatever. But then again, Trump, that's not presidential like because you supposed to be the president. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
oh well, you're an asshole. I don't even care. Yeah.
Trying to start countries with other countries.
Yeah, it's like why you trying to start
Yeah,
beef with
watch
other
himself. I can tell you that right now.
right? You trying to start beef with other countries? Is you a fool? Yes, you are.
Then and then doing the domestic live with Minnesota and stuff, trying to cause something to go down and stuff. So I mean, maybe he just wanna I don't know, maybe he just wanna get reaction out of people and like they say, don't fall for the bait.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm glad that man did that. I don't care.
Yeah, they had a GoFundMe account and the man almost close to $1 million.
He said, "Well, a lot of people want to say." That's what they
I mean,
ain't gonna make no niceties with his ass. Fuck him. Shit.
yeah, crazy, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Trump got a punchable face and a if you like throw a middle finger in his fucking ass and his followers. Chris ass MAGA. They call
All
their
right.
ass MAGA. My bad. I'm
Here,
sorry. I'm going on a
here, here what Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. She a maggot too. The fuck wrong with her ass? That's what they said. All the people that flock together, the bad people they flock together too. The pedophiles, the perverts, the sex offenders, the sex offender supporters, all their asses go hand in hand.
Well, I mean, you try to tout it and stuff, and then this came out of nowhere. I'm like, man, this man going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we move on to that to Cassinet. You know, Cassinet following the breakup of his girlfriend and rethinking his life and stuff. Let's hear what Cassinet had. What's going on with him?
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit.
All right, you heard from Cassinet. He was talking about he was quitting, but it turned out to be like a clothing line. What's your thoughts on that when people were thinking Cassinet was thinking about quitting social media?
I mean, whether he did or he didn't, I think like it's really up to him on what he choose. Because you can tell he's got some form of mental struggle that he going through. So I just hope he finds peace, peace in his mind, peace in his heart, and just do what he, set out to do as as a person. So that's what I hope for him because he seemed like he a pretty, good guy, a good young man. So I just wish him the best, child.
Okay. But we move on to this. We know that Tichina Arnold and Brian Austin Green were part of the Fox's popular shows in the 1990s. One with Brian Austin Green on Beverly Hills 90210, whereas Tichina Arnold was on the highly acclaimed Martin show in the 1990s. Well, no one didn't know that they secretly dated. Here's what Tichina Arnold. Here's what Brian Austin Green had to respond to Tichina Arnold's claim about them dating.
Let me preface by saying I love Tichina. Okay. Tichina and I talked this morning, like before I came here. That's my girl. I don't want anyone in any way to misconstrue or think that I am trying to create any headline or talk poorly about her at all. So Tichina, she was doing a Martin at the time when I was doing 90210. She was singing. I was producing. I became friends with her and Tisha quick. Tichina started coming by the house and I was just playing beats and it was like, oh yeah, let's work on some stuff. And we were doing that because we were working together and we were around each other all the time. But we ended up fooling around and kind of dating. It's funny. So the pride that you say in culture and race, like she coming from Martin, she was very clear, Tichina, I love you, on day one of like, nobody can know about this.
Really?
Nobody. Can't tell people, can't talk about this. I have to shut the fuck up and sit in the back of the car and like just be happy that I'm in the car. It didn't even start in a healthy way. I was in my early 20s, so I was really insecure. And then I have someone who I'm attracted to who's telling me like, oh, you can't tell anybody. At some point it flipped a little bit. All of a sudden she was like cool with it. But I think somewhere in my mind, I had that subconscious switch of like, this isn't a real relationship. This is just a thing that we're doing. I had that thing of like, oh, people are looking at me funny, or they're wondering why the fuck am I here? Who does this guy think he is? Or I was mind fucking myself a lot during that time period.
Did you consider that kind of racist, the way she thought?
I understood it because, again, I was super insecure. So I was like, of course you feel that way.
Yeah.
You're on Martin. Like, of course you don't want people in your community to know that we're together. Yeah. I get it.
She felt like you're going to go be with some white girl.
Again, hip hop was my world. I was doing hip hop clubs. I was going to all the places where hip hop was existing. You usually date people that you're around. So of course I was dating majority black women at the time. We had common interests. So it wasn't a conscious choice of like, I want to date someone culturally who's different. That never even crossed my mind because we shared the same culture.
We heard things. We was like, man, he knocking them down. Right? Everybody heard that. They was like, who is this motherfucker knocking them down? Like,
what's funny about that though is I'm the only white guy she ever dated. Wouldn't you be more apt to say that than about her of like, oh, you were just testing the waters and you dated literally one white guy and then you were like, no, that's nope. Right? No, Tichina, I love you. Yeah. You're going to call what I did, it was just some sort of flash in the pan thing. But I spent 10 years doing it. I like the way black men smell and I watched some of that shit.
All right, we heard from Brian Austin Green from 90210 fame. I didn't know him and Tichina Arnold dated. What's your whole thoughts on like, okay, they had an interracial relationship, but no one didn't know about it and it was kind of hidden. And it's kind of beyond to the world like, oh, okay, you did knock them boots. And I can see Brian Austin Green kind of was hip and stuff like that, but I don't think he, we get sometimes with culture vultures like Miley Cyrus, Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, they're trying to get in the culture and then pan on out and then pan on in. But I feel like he kind of was hip.
Yeah. I feel like he probably had, good intentions. It don't seem like it was a fetish or probably like what's it called?
A mutual thing.
Yeah, it could be a mutual thing. I'm thinking like, I'm trying to think what it's called.
Like fetish?
Nah, not a fetish. When people go through
A cycle?
no,
A season?
never mind. I can't think of the word. Never mind.
Oh. Well.
A phase. Like
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like,
yeah,
okay, I got you. A phase, like a flame.
yeah, like a phase. People go through a phase, like a phase
Yeah.
of doing this and doing that. Then later on down the line, they go back to something else, or they go to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. But
Well,
what the future would have hold if they would have stayed together.
yeah, but nobody didn't know they was together.
I know, but eventually, if they was to stay together, they probably gonna have to come republic. But I guess during that time, he was on a popular syndicated, show, and she was on a popular show too. So
Yeah, they was all on the same network.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying like the
You know,
audience.
he was catering the white folks with Brian
Yeah.
Austin Green, and she was catering the black folks. So it kind of like Fox kind of was, Fox did build up in the what 90s really started was Fox, the startup for Fox when
Mm-hmm.
you saw like Living Single, Martin, now 210, the NFL on Fox still on to this day. So Fox was trying to find his niche, and it kind of the be where it is today.
Right.
Well, speaking of Tichina Arnold, I know Brittany Shay, you saw that singer Ari Lennox was talking about reverse racism, colorism, about Tichina Arnold would get picked on because she was darker skinned than Tisha Campbell-Martin, who was more brown skinned, light skinned. Here's what Tichina Arnold had. What?
Oh, never mind. I get what you said. Tisha Campbell, Tichina. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, let's hear what Tichina Arnold had to say. I got everybody mixed up.
You've been in this business all this time. You never been fucked around with
I dated. Well, I did say I did the actor that I dated.
Yeah.
And the one white guy that I dated. Pan was originally for a heavyset girl. So all the jokes on my audition were fat jokes. They ended up changing it when I got the role, obviously, because that's when my body was banging. I was thin.
Let's pick it back to what Tichina Arnold was saying. Sorry, folks, we want to get to about Brian Austin Green. Sorry.
You've been in this business all this time. You never been fucked around with
I dated. Well, I did say I did the actor that I dated.
Yeah.
And the one white guy that I dated.
You dated a white guy?
I sure did.
That's good. How was that?
It was nice. But he was different. But I told him, I said, the reason why we've come to the end of our road, I see you dating all these black women. Now you're dating me, and you're not going to end up with a black woman. You're going to share your riches and your legacy with someone white. And so I'm getting off this train.
Really?
Yeah. And I told you I'm very good with endings. I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. But nice guy, really nice guy. But it was just, I knew it wasn't going anywhere. But it was a great experience because he was a good human being. He was a good human being. And I think in life I had to experience that. So I know what the other side is. It's just not something that I want. I really love black men. I'm just attracted to black men. Like, that's my natural. It comes down to everything. The pheromones, the smell, and everything.
You liked him and he liked you.
We liked each other, but he pursued me. He actually took me on a date. We did the red carpet. They asked me to. I was like, what?
I can just picture you going.
And this is in the height of Martin, too. Yeah, I was like, what? But he was good looking and stuff. Brian Austin.
Okay, she was talking about way too much going out. But Brittany Shay, she kind of reminds me of you a little bit, Brittany. Hello? I'm saying, so we want to, but let's fast forward to what we was talking about with Tisha Campbell and Tichina.
Pan was originally for a heavyset girl. So all the jokes on my audition were fat jokes. They ended up changing it when I got the role, obviously, because that's when my body was banging. I was thin. I was like, yeah, what y'all doing with these jokes? Because
What y'all doing with these jokes?
if you were around on Martin days and on that set, all the funny really happened when those cameras weren't rolling. It was bad. Like the way we used to crack. So I used to be around a lot of gay men as well. So my reads and my cracks were quick. I was like, it was bad. And it was vicious. Oh, it was bad. We used to crack to hurt you. I'm going to take you down. You're not going to say another joke for a whole week. So that's how it was. We had a blast. So Martin and I, he said something to me when we weren't even working. I was like, and I cracked back at him. And he looked, and I was like, yeah, I'm not just an actor, nigga. You got me all the way messed up. So the writers would see it. He had a bunch of his boys around helping pump up the scripts and stuff and pump him up. And they just started incorporating. So it never, ever, ever came from a brown skin thing. I really had BDBs. I don't know. I had pepper balls in the back of my head. So I was like, damn. So that's when he got me because he started cracking on the back. Anything that he and I did off the set, it would be in the script.
Right.
And then, you know, once the cameras start rolling with him, you don't know what the hell's gonna come out of his mouth. So I just be waiting for it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. So we would go back and forth. It was out of love. That's what we did. It had nothing to do with color. Like even with Tisha, what people don't realize that reverse colorism happens as well. I remember Tisha, she would cry sometimes. It would be so bad because we had a live studio audience. When black girls would come in, they were there for Martin. And that was Martin, like this Def Comedy Jam and stuff. So it was that kind of crowd that would come to our shows. And they would laugh so hard, they would bang on the floor like you would hear. It was just crazy from the laughter of the audience. The whole first season, every time Tisha would walk out, all you hear was,
Oh, man, she's like Tichina telling a lot about like reverse colorism and stuff about you expect her to get like the backlash, but Tisha Campbell-Martin got the backlash and stuff due to her jokes and stuff like that. What's your whole thoughts on that?
Really, ain't no thing is reverse colorism. I know people can think that, but it's not such a thing because if anything, she probably had pretty privilege, Tisha. Yeah. But I don't know. Shit, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. That's all I can say. So if they want to go with what they want to go with and believe they want to believe, child, go right ahead. Go right.
But do you think like Ari Lennox was saying, like, you know, Pam will get the butter jokes from Martin and Martin wouldn't try to do the butter jokes, but he did crack on Gina, his wife, you know, on the show and stuff like that too. I mean, but Pam and him had a different banner.
I think she looking more so at it that a lot of black women are the butt of the jokes, but a lot of dark-skinned black women are more butt of the jokes than anything. That's what she probably was looking at it from.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So, but hey, if they say it's reverse colorism or it wasn't no colorism, then go win and believe, child. We wasn't there.
That's what she was trying to apply with.
Yeah, we was not.
That's what she was applying with. No, we weren't there. We just saw it on TV and stuff.
Right. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for Connect Now. For Brittany Shay, I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next time for another edition of Connect Now.
Peace.